I guess I just didn't really let it settle into my mind or my heart. And Kyrian was very persistent in a good way and very patient in an excellent way. And he was very just good to me in an amazing way. And when I thought about it, when I prayed about it, and in my heart I really was resistant about it. And I talked to my friends and I said, I'm not really sure, I don't know. I had to think about it. And I said, God, if this is what you want me to have, just help me to remove all distractions. And as I will start to say, or I started by saying, God really does work in mysterious ways, because here it is, August 2012, with our friends and family. I could say to introduce you to my husband.
Actually, she told me something about I think she mentioned it. Our journey actually started 30th of August 2008. Yes, for some of you. Exactly. When my sister that she referred to told me about her, because actually in Africa there are several ways you can meet your wife. She mentioned that when she met me, I told her I was looking for a wife. That is our culture and I'm proud of it. When you reach a certain stage in life, in our culture, there are expectations of which, if you don't key into such expectations, you will be seen as a lover. So you better be responsible.
Go be loafing.
One other thing that I have to point out is this. It's more or less like highlighting what she really mentioned. There was some kind of reluctance on the part of both of us to meet each other. Yeah. But the point is that you don't know where it takes you from there. Listen to that voice. That was what I did. When my sister told me about her, I told her, please, I'm not interested. I'm not saying this to please anybody here. It sounds, nice or whatever. That is the truth. It is the whole truth. I told her I am not interested. And there was something that played a trick and made it more difficult for us to get along with each other. Few months after I met her, I got a contract job in Saudi Arabia. Between Nigeria and the United States, there's 5 hours difference or 6 hours difference, depending on the time zone or 7 time. Then when I traveled to Saudi Arabia, the time extended, and I was like, wow. But I thank God today we were able to overcome that. We passed through a lot of stress. Most people would have given up. At the time, we were on the phone almost 4 times in a day. At the time, I was like, are you sure I haven't developed cancer of the ear? My friends I have a friend here, all the way from Saudi Arabia. He's a lecturer at Kazim University. He can confirm what I'm saying. So, when we got to that bridge, somehow we managed to cross it. And we are here today. I don't know the spirit that led me to her, but I'm sure it is the Spirit of God. Reason, what I have discovered in her has made me to resolve that it is her for life. Don't make any mistake about it. We pass through the difficult phase, like someone mentioned here, intercultural relationships are the most difficult to sustain. But we derive strength in one thing. We recognize our individual differences and we'll try to, tap from it and project forward. Yeah, it is not as rosy as it looks actually, but in the recent of it, we mastered how to get along with each other. We quarrel, we make up. We do. So, she is really very, very special to me in the sense that the qualities I've seen in her, I will confess, I'm not trying to flatter her. I haven't seen it in any other level. Yes. I'm very serious. I haven't seen it in any other level. She is a motivator. That's right. She is purposeful. She's hardworking. I mean, she's a companion. She's a good woman. Sometimes I had this feeling like maybe I am more religious or whatever than her, but she is proving me wrong. Yeah. She reminds me when to pray, or when we should pray. So it surprises me in many more ways. So I count myself very lucky. And it is not only me that counts myself very lucky. There are a lot of my friends that call me and say, boy, you are lucky. She can confirm it. Yeah, they say, boy, you're lucky. That means they are seeing what I'm saying, or what I've seen. So I really thank all of you for responding to our call. I start from my able father-in-law, a lovable father. He is a gentleman to the core. I tell my friends. Beside him is a dear stepmom. I will always mention you anytime, anyway. And then Lorraine's mom, you're always there. I don't forget your prayers. My friends at the table, starting with Obinna Pejumba, Igwe Izichukwu, that came all the way from Saudi Arabia. My best man, Obinna Akanno, we were classmates at Imo State University School of Optometry. For 6 good years, we were sitting on the same bench. You can imagine just 3 boys in the class, as he mentioned, sitting in one class for 6 years, yes. Yeah. So it's been a relationship that is destined to last a life long. Then to Melissa, that was the first name I started hearing as a friend. But I always confuse those 2 names, Melissa and Felicia. Yeah. Xavier is there. She's always a friend. When her spirit is low, She calls Xavier. Ariane, when you just snap your hand, she's in the house. She will ask, what can I do? Aisha, that's another one. Someone thinks she could hide from me, but I'm spotting her out. That's the attorney, Toya. I poured in fact, the most fight we had, if you think planning and hosting marriage is difficult, it's easy. Take it up. We had a quarrel, and the quarrel was over Toya. Because I told her that Toya is an organizer. That she reduced Toya to just carrying her clothes. That I don't like it. Is it true? I'm saying the absolute truth. So, I wave my hand to you. You're a friend. Crystal, I didn't forget you. Chukuma, you're there with my AIA group. This is an organization of my community in the United States. We get in touch with each other. We share our problems.